All right, let's move on to the other office holder wanted to talk about today, Secretary of State Tre Hargett. As we know that he was arrested earlier this year for DUI. He was driving a state-issued vehicle, and he learned his punishment this week, that he has to pay a $350 fine. He needs to take a course on alcohol abuse, and he doesn't get to drive that car anymore. The wire stories that I've seen, the reporting that's been done suggests that he really was not shown any favoritism here.
No,
and he does say he's learned his lesson and moved on. Is that enough? Is this?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's enough. I think he's very chastened by this. He's already paid that $350 fine. He spent 48 hours in jail. He says he's learned his lesson here. And I do think, Richard, that he can now be an absolutely important ambassador in this state against drunk driving because of what happened to him. So yes, I don't think there's anything else to be done here. I don't think he should lose his job here. Overall, you know, he has been a pretty effective Secretary of State. And so I think this is the end of it. He's learned his lesson.
Susan, you agree?
I absolutely agree with everything Otis said. Tre Hargett is fundamentally a really nice guy. He made a monumental mistake. He knows it, and he's going to try to move on. I think the people of Tennessee and those folks who know him will let him move on.
Brad, your opinion?
Yeah, I want to second the great points by Susan and Otis. I do want to second Otis. I think this is an opportunity to raise the awareness of drunk driving and the risk of drunk driving. And I know we see commercials about, you know, buzz driving is drunk driving, but I think, you know, he could be an ambassador, like Otis was saying, of showing, oh yeah, I thought I just had a couple beers at Bonnaroo and I could just hop in a car. It just shows there are consequences to these actions. Thankfully, no one was hurt. I think that's the most important thing because, as we know, drunk driving, unfortunately, can cause much more tragic consequences. Not condoning drunk driving at all, but I'm just thankful no one was hurt in this incident.
Absolutely. If it had been an accident, or if he had injured somebody else, or even gotten into an accident with somebody else, then I would think differently about this. But that didn't happen in this case.